guys? Dazanar here. Hope you guys are doing good. Try and make this video not 15 to 20 minutes long for you guys. If you do like my content or you tune in a lot, please like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all that. I always forget to ask you guys to do that in the beginning, and not too many people watch to the end, I imagine. Today, just kind of like a sort of self-help and encouragement video for you guys. I was listening to the radio today on NPR. That's usually what I listen to. You know, I'm not too hard left or too hard right, but I like NPR. But some guy came on talking on a cooking channel or something like that. Anyways, there was a guest on, and he was encouraging the host and everyone listening to continue to do what they like to do. If something makes you happy, if you like doing it, if you're good at doing it, continue to do that. You don't need to stress yourself out into moving into new ideas. If you found what really works for you, hone that. Continue to do that. Focus on that. And it struck me because I'm always second guessing what I do with my flow art. I'm always like, well, geez, I know all these other flow artists and they seem to practice multiple different, props or toys or whatever you want to call them. And I always feel like, I'm not doing enough. But I always know in my heart that, like, this is what I want to do. This is what I've been doing. The 3 glow sticks and a string since I was in my 20s. And that's what I want to do, advocate for the environment. That's what I want to do. Advocate for, like, homeless people and getting more affordable housing out here. Like, that's what I really care about, like preserving people and what we like to do, and I just kind of want to encourage you guys to do that as well. Not the same things, right? But find what you like to do, have fun, and continue to do that. Step outside of the societal demand, step outside of the idea of work life and being strapped by money, and find what you love to do that isn't dependent on those things. I know money's a big issue for us in our society and around the world, really, to do the things that we love to do. A lot of us have kind of expensive tastes, and it's a shame that we're bound by monetary value to experience what we feel is happiness. But I know you can find something to do that doesn't cost thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars in your own life, and practice that, and just commit to that. Maybe it is reading, maybe it's going biking, maybe it's being with friends. But to be happy, I would very much encourage you, because I see a lot of my younger friends and a lot of friends my age too, even older, like trying to be happy by involving what they like to do with drugs and alcohol. And like, I don't think that's what this is really about. Like, I don't think you're really gonna find real happiness in yourself by disassociating from yourself all the time and attaching use to your activities of choice. I feel like that's not only diminishing your life, whether you realize it or not, but diminishing the joy that you're actually extracting from your every moment, diminishing the gratefulness you have to just be yourself in that moment and not need something else to try and make you feel better. I've been a big addict most of my life, and I always felt like I needed weed to, like, enjoy the moment, enjoy the movie better, enjoy the nature hike better. And really, it's not. It's always been a big distraction. It's always been something that would keep gnawing at the back of my head, like, oh, I would really like to smoke some weed right now or something like that. And I feel like if you really want to be happy, you have to be happy with yourself as you are, and pursue those things that make you happy as you are, instead of trying to attach, like, alcohol or weed or fentanyl or whatever, there's so many drugs of choice these days, and some of them are deadly and some of them are just detrimental in the long run. Some of them just wear you down in the long run. And to really be happy, you probably need a full life, a full natural life. You don't want to tap out in your 50s and have regrets because in your 20s, 30s, and early 40s, you're like, I won't worry about death. That's not going to be my issue. And then on your deathbed, you're like, dang, I really messed up. You don't want that to happen to you. You want to be able to say that you've given life your fullest and you've committed to the things that make you happy, and you tried everything that you can to break away from the chains that we have put on ourselves and each other so that you can be happy. It takes a lot of bravery sometimes when we find ourselves trapped in situations, maybe trapped in a relationship that is bad for you. I don't know. That's a tricky one. I felt like I've been in bad relationships before, and then only to realize that they were actually, some of the most meaningful things that happened to me, and probably didn't need to just run away from them. I probably just needed to be more clear-headed, more conscious with my thoughts and actions and how I treat other people and commit. Hold on for a second. Yeah, I've run away from quite a few relationships, not just like partnerships, but like friendships. And I don't know if it was because it was too hard, or if it was paranoia, or if it was just me listening to, ideas that might not actually be true, but I kept telling myself in my mind. And I've ruined a couple really good friendships and relationships that way. And I realized that's been a big detriment in the long run for me to be happy. Like, committing to something that is hard is rewarding all in itself. Now, you have to really, you don't want to be in an abusive relationship or something like that, or find out that someone's taking full advantage of you. It's okay to cut out people like that. But to give up on something just because there were some challenges along the way, I feel those are some of my biggest regrets I have in life. And they have really prevented me in many ways from being fully happy. And I encourage you not to give up on a hard situation unless you really know you have to, in which case, by all means, separate yourself so that you can, again, pursue happiness. Such a weird feeling, happiness, in this world that we're in right now. It feels fleeting, but I think everything is fleeting. But it's up to us to find that happiness. It's up to us to pursue it. To find, for me, flow dancing, what I do. A couple years ago, I realized, oh my gosh, this is the most fun thing that I do. And that idea hasn't changed. It is the most therapeutic thing that I do for myself. And it makes me so happy. It's one of the few things I can do. And maybe for the first couple minutes, I'm really upset or still thinking about things that are making me upset. But after that time goes by, I'm completely in the flow of it. I'm completely consumed with happiness. Sorry, lots of people on the trail. Don't want to be blabbing in front of people. A little self-conscious. I guess I've said most of what I came to say today. Find that happiness in your life. I know it can be a challenge. I know money can get in the way. But it's really important for your longevity, for your mental health, for just everything. If you don't find something that you're good at and stick with it, you might be jumping around too much to actually ever be happy. You might be covering up the scars that you need to heal to make you happy. And a lot of us do that with drugs and alcohol. And a lot of the people that are on my social media and my friends or associates, they partake pretty hard in their lives. And I don't mean to come down on a high horse. I just know how long I was doing marijuana myself. Cannabis. I hate the word marijuana. I prefer cannabis. But I know how long I was doing that and how it seemed like it helped me when I was younger. And it really didn't. And I didn't notice until I was about 35, 36 that this is very limiting for me. And it's not helping me at all. It's probably just allowing me to cover up things and actually be a slower human being in the process. So if you're struggling with substance use and trying to be happy, focus on the substance use, focus on kicking that, and then finding the activities to replace that and finding out which ones make you happiest, which ones you want to commit to, which ones you can get lost in, and just do that. Just keep doing that. Maybe it's painting, maybe it's reading, maybe it's volunteer work, you know? You don't have to, but like, it really helps you if you try. Push yourself. Find it. Do it. Do it forever. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video if it meant a little something to you. And Cub and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, Cub. Cub, Cub.